feel the groove. Every step just starts to move. Keep it light, keep it clean. Right inside the scene. Fresh cut, let it flow. Little rhythm as I go. No delay, just move. Stay inside the groove. Another cup, the day reset. Still not done but not stressed yet. Light hits different once again. Like I'm back where I began. Steps feel lighter than before. Same old street but something more. Everything just lines up right in the middle of the light. I just take another sip and let the rhythm pull me in. And suddenly the whole day starts to feel a little easier to live in. People moving left and right, all just catching their own time. But it all just blends so clean, like it's part of one scene. Nothing heavy on my mind. Keep the slower thoughts behind. If it stays just like this now, I don't need to ask how. Fresh cut, feel the groove. Every step just starts to move. Keep it light, keep it clean. Right inside the scene. Fresh cut, let it flow. Little rhythm as I go. No delay, just move. Stay inside the groove. Coffee warm still in my hand. No direction, no big plan. Every sound just fits the pace. Nothing feels out of place. Cars go by but far away. Nothing pulling me astray. If the rhythm keeps this line, everything feels just fine. And I don't even try to figure out the reason why it feels so right. I just keep on moving through it like I'm already inside it. Steps keep landing on the beat. Every turn feels just as sweet. If it carries on like this, I don't need a switch. Everything just stays in line, like it's built inside the time. No more needing something new. Everything feels true. One more sip, let it go. Stay inside the flow. Fresh cut, feel the groove. Fresh cut, fresh cut, fresh cut, feel the groove. Every step just stays in place at my pace. Afternoon across the street, warm and moving with the beat. Every window catching gold. Same old city, never old. Shoes keep landing right on time, like the rhythm's built inside. Nothing pulling me too fast, just a feeling built to last, yeah. Sun hangs high above the signs. Everything just feels aligned. People crossing side to side. Still the whole world seems in stride. Bus doors open, engines hum. All the little sounds become part of something smooth and low, like the day already knows. No big reason left to find. Quiet comfort in my mind. Every corner feels relaxed. Nothing missing, nothing lacks. If the moment keeps this pace, I can move through any place. Every second feels complete with the rhythm underneath. Afternoon, easy glow. Let the whole world move you slow. Nothing sharp, nothing wrong, just enough to pull along. Afternoon, stay in line. Everything just feels on time. No delay, nowhere to run. Just moving with the sun. Traffic fading in the back, still I never lose the track. Every motion soft and clean, like a slow repeating scene. Heat rising from the road, still it never feels too close. Every shadow underneath moves together with my feet. No more thinking where to go, only following the flow. If it stays this calm and bright, I go walk into the night. Nothing more I need to chase, everything already placed. Every step just feels so true, like the day was made to move. No rush now, just Everything moving in a proper way. The clock tilts lazy on the painted wall. Sunlight crawls like it might not fall. Cars pass slow like they're thinking twice. Reading the air before rolling dice. I'm not ahead, I'm not behind, just orbiting a softer kind of time. Thoughts don't rush, they don't collide, they just drift in the yellow light, yeah. Shoes untied, mind half awake, nothing here, I need to chase. Road hums like a distant tide, pulling nothing out of line. No green light telling me to go, no red light saying stop the flow. Just space where decisions fade into something gently made. Yellow light, afternoon, nothing ending, nothing soon. I don't rush, I don't reason, I just move in yellow light afternoon, yeah. Yellow light, afternoon, everything feels half in tune. Just live in yellow light afternoon. Water glass, sweating on the wood. Nothing urgent, nothing should. Shadows stretch like they understand. Time slipping through a relaxed hand. Phone face down, no demand. World still turning where I stand. Even silence feels arranged, like it learned how to stay unchanged. If the moment calls my name, I don't answer just the same. Not resisting, not escaping, just existing, lightly shaping. Every second bends and stays in this slow unforced haze, like the day forgot to choose, so it gave itself to blues. Yellow light, afternoon, floating under no real tune. I don't rush, I don't reason, I just ride this yellow light afternoon, yeah. Soon it shifts, I know it will. Light will tilt and time will spill, but for now it's hanging still, like a note that lost its will. And I don't need to interfere with a moment this sincere. Let it linger, let it stay, before it gently slips away. Everything moving, but nothing too soon, yeah. Yellow light afternoon. Morning riding on the breeze, city waking gradually. Coffee cup against my hand, like the day already planned. Crosswalk flashing white and red, easy rhythm in my step. Nothing calling me too far, just this moment where we are. People drift from side to side, different stories, different lives. Still it all moves smooth somehow, like the world is settled now. Every sound just fits the beat, shoes and tires down the street. No big reason, nothing deep, just the flow I wanna keep. Take it slow, move in time, let the small things feel alive. Easy pace, open mind, leave the heavy stuff behind. Take it slow, feel the air, like the moment's always there. No big plans, nowhere to race, just moving at my pace. Sunlight bouncing off the glass, shadows stretching as I pass. Every corner feels relaxed, nothing missing, nothing lacks. Bus stop humming, distant horns blend together with the dawn. Even noise feels soft today, like it knows to fade away. Coffee cooling more and more, still I'm walking like before. Every breath and every sound keeps me steady, keeps me down. If the feeling stays this clean, I can live inside the scene. No need searching for a sign, everything already fine. Take it slow, move in time, let the small things feel alive. Easy pace, open mind, leave the heavy stuff behind. Take it slow, feel the air, like the moment's always there. No big plans, nowhere to race, just moving at my pace. Just another easy day. Take it slow, moving tight, everything just feels alive. Step by step, block by block, feel the rhythm never stop. Take it slow, let it ride, want it moving by my side. Right here in this open space, everything falls into place. Didn't wake up feeling different. Same gray light through the kitchen, same unread messages stacked up, same slow pour into the same cup. No breakthrough waiting in the air, no sudden need to go somewhere. Just another weekday shape, folding softly into place. Yeah, yeah. I walked the block without a goal, watched delivery bikes roll, somebody laughing down the street. Tiny sounds under the heat. I don't remember what I wore, probably something worn before. Still when the night finally cleared, that whole day stayed weirdly near. Nothing really changed today, no dramatic shift in frame, but somehow it stayed with me. Nothing really changed today, no moment built to save, just a feeling underneath. I've had louder nights than this, big emotions, heavier scripts, they fade fast once they're gone. Burn too hard to hold for long. This one barely raised its voice, didn't need a bigger point, just moved at an even pace and settled gently into place. Yeah, maybe calm leaves clearer tracks when the mind isn't fighting back. No performance to maintain, no pressure wrapped around the day. I think that's why I notice things, the elevator hum, the sink, the way the afternoon light bent across the floor. At 5:10, nothing calling for attention, nothing begging to be kept. Still the body held on to it, like a song without the text. Nothing really changed today, still I see it plain. Maybe quiet moments linger longer in the brain. Nothing really changed today, no headline to explain, just a day that softly stayed. I'll probably lose the sentence. There was no lesson in the air, no sudden clarity sitting there. But later on it comes back slow, in the looseness of my shoulders, in the way I stop rushing rooms, like the calm kept folding over. Maybe memory likes the days that don't insist on being named, the ones that enter small and light, then echo quietly at night. I went to bed without a thought, woke up less tangled than before. Didn't solve a single thing, still felt different underneath, yeah. Nothing really changed today, that's what made it stay. No effort spent remembering, still it found a place. Nothing really changed today, no ending left to frame, just a quiet day, refusing to fade. Nothing loud, nothing clear, still somehow, still here. Nothing loud, still remains soft enough to stay. Window light across the floor, same old keys beside the door. Coffee steaming, quiet air, nothing heavy anywhere. Morning trains begin to roll, easy rhythm, easy soul. Every sound outside below moves exactly how it goes. People crossing through the street, different lives but same heartbeats. Somehow all the little things fit together naturally. No big thought to figure out, no real need for any doubt. Just the motion, just the day, carrying me all the way. Easy ride, steady flow, let the feeling guide you slow. Nothing loud, nothing wrong, just enough to move along. Easy ride, take your time, everything just feels aligned. No big rush, nowhere to be, just this simple energy. Sunlight sliding down the walls, soft reflections in the hall. Sidewalk shadows moving, waves calm enough to make me stay. Every step a quiet groove, like the city's breathing. Two bus doors open, people turn, tiny moments pass and burn. Coffee almost gone by now, still the rhythm shows me how to let every second land without trying to understand. If the morning keeps this pace, I could walk for days and days. Nothing more I need to prove, only staying in the groove. Easy ride, steady flow, let the feeling guide you slow. Nothing loud, nothing wrong, just enough to move along. Easy ride, take your time, everything just feels aligned. No big rush, nowhere to be, just this simple energy. Slow it down now, breathe it in, every moment settle in. Oh yeah. Easy ride, moving free, nothing pulling hard on me. Step by step, street by street, feel the rhythm underneath. Easy ride, let it stay, carry me through all the day. Right here where the light can be, feels like where I'm meant to be. late sun falling through the trees, quiet motion in the breeze, nothing asking me to run, just the feeling of the sun. People walking side by side, different days and different lives, still it all feels close somehow, like the moment's happening now. Shoes keep tapping on the street, soft rhythm underneath every corner, every sign seems to land right on time. No big answers left to find, nothing heavy on my mind. The day keeps moving slow, I got nowhere else to go. Even shadows feel relaxed, like they never move too fast. Everything just settles in right beneath my skin. Slow days, easy flow, let the whole world move you slow. Nothing more to figure out, just this quiet sound. Slow days, keep it light, everything just feels alright. Let it breathe, let it stay, carry me through the day. Oh, through the day. Window reflections drifting by, pieces of the open sky. Every sound just blends together, like it's always this kind of weather. Traffic humming far away, never taken from the day. Every step just feels so smooth, like the city's in the groove. Coffee fading from my hand, still I feel I understand. Nothing more I need to chase, everything is in its place. If the rhythm keeps this line, I could stay here all the time. No more wondering what's next, no more trying to connect. Every second feels complete with the warmth beneath my feet. Slow days, easy flow, let the whole world move you slow. Nothing more to figure out, just this quiet sound. Slow days, keep it light, everything just feels alright. Let it breathe, let it stay, carry me through the day. No, no rush, now take your time, everything will fall in line. Slow days, easy flow, morning turning into gold. Step by step, street by street, feel the rhythm underneath. Slow days, let it ride, keep the sunlight by your side. Right here where the moment stays, I could live inside these days. Yeah, nice and slow, nice and slow. Yeah, sunlight breaks on the corner glass, every reflection moves so fast. Feet hit pavement like a rolling drum. Wake up world, here I come. No hesitation in the air today, everything is leaning my way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Coffee steam in a paper cup, traffic hum like it's lifting up. Colors stretch across the street, every stranger feels like a beat. Crosswalk signals like a steady guide, keeping time as I move inside. And every shadow starts to fade in the rhythm that the morning made. Now the city feels alive and new, like it's dancing just for me and you. Bright steps on a waking street, where the sunlight and emotion meet. Morning glow in the open air, life is spinning everywhere. Keep it forward, no looking back. Riding clean on the city track, yeah, yeah. Window frames with a flashing light, turning ordinary into something bright. Taxi horns like a passing tune, playing under the silver moon. No rush, just a steady pace. Every moment finds its place. People crossing like rivers flow in a language only mornings know. And I'm caught in a simple truth that the world feels lighter in its youth. Bright steps on a waking street, where the sunlight and the motion meet. Morning glow in the open air. Life is spinning everywhere. Keep it forward, no looking back. Ooh, riding clean on the city track. Yeah. In the concrete ground, 1,000 stories in every sound. From cafe doors to the parkland green, it's a living, breathing machine. And if you listen, you can hear it say, just move with me, don't drift away. Stay in time with the rising day. Let the rhythm lead the on a waking street, where the sunlight and the motion meet. Morning glow in the open air. Life is spinning everywhere. Keep it forward, no looking back. Ooh, riding clean on the city track. Keep it light, keep it true. Every street is something new. Walk it slow, walk it right. Let the city hold the light. On moving. Ooh, yeah, we skim the surface, not the plan. Finger taps before we understand. Yeah, you said maybe, I said sure. No blueprint, just a blur. Didn't overthink it, didn't stall. Didn't build a mental wall. Just a shrug that felt like truth, or at least something we could use. Point it at it, let it go. Trust in what we didn't know. Some decisions skip the line and still arrive on time. No debate, no second guess, just a quiet I guess. Yes, funny how it feels so right when you stop checking every lie. No map drawn, no careful frame, still we ended at the same. Some choices lose their weight when you don't over-explain the state. We order before deciding, let the moment pick the shape. No long list of reasons fighting, still it landed on the plate. We order before deciding, no analysis, no sign. Funny how less thinking sometimes draws a better line. Used to live inside the maybe, looping thoughts that never saved me. Every option double check, still I'd end up second guess. This felt lighter on the hands, like it already had a plan. Even if it didn't though, it moved like it already knows. Maybe taste adjust with trust when you stop demanding must not. Reckless, not too blind, just easing out of overtime. Not random, not too tight, just a softer kind of ride. Some answers don't arrive, they just happen in your life. Things start unclear, no guarantee, no engineer. Just leaning in before the proof, calling instinct something true. And if it fails, we'll sort it then, but most of it just fits again. Reality doesn't need as much control as we believe. We order before deciding, no committee, no review. Still it somehow made sense, like it always knew. We order before deciding, no sometimes rough and unrefined, is the easiest kind of ride. Food arrives, we trade a look like, yeah, that's good enough. No need to overcook the thought, no need to rewrite what we bought. Conversation drifting slow, letting simple moments show. No perfect plan to defend, just a meal that makes amends. Maybe choice is just a phase before you trust the day-to-day. Menu closed, lights stay low, and somehow we already know. Yeah, we ordered before deciding, and it still worked out fine. Sometimes life is better when you stop drawing every line. Yeah. Typing bubble disappeared again. Yeah. Phone lit up at 2:13. Your name glowing soft and green. Still awake was all it said, but it pulled me out my head. Rain was sliding down the fire escape, city breathing under gray. I stared a little before I wrote, like time and changed the way to words. Somewhere between replies, something honest starts to rise. Not fast enough to call it love, too close to call it casual. Yeah, yeah. No promises in sight, no, where is this tonight? Just two people leaving space for silence to participate. Yeah, you send half a thought, I answer half awake. Still somehow the unfinished parts feel like the realest thing we make. Somewhere between replies, we built a little atmosphere. No dramatic declaration, still it felt like you were here. Somewhere between replies, late night glow and tired eyes. Funny how connection grows in the pauses we don't hide. Morning came without goodbye, just your message hours behind. Sorry, fell asleep again. I smiled harder than I should've then. Yeah, funny what the mind can do with tiny digital proof. A sentence barely 5 words long, carry someone through a room. Yeah, and we never forced the pace, never rushed to name the shape. Maybe labels close the air, too early for things still becoming. So we stayed inside the drift of almost in little hints, learning each other slowly through time and more than sentences. Some nights you disappear, then show back up sincere, like neither one of us needs constant proof to trust. No pressure to perform, no perfect rhythm form. Still every quiet check-in feels warmer than expected. Somewhere between replies, the feeling learned to breathe. Not loud enough to interrupt, just steady underneath. Somewhere between replies, screens fading into blue. I never knew how much a pause could start resembling truth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe modern love sounds softer than the movie said it would. Maybe it's less fireworks exploding, more someone checking if you're good. Maybe intimacy now lives in little glowing signs, a name appearing late at night at exactly the right time. And even when we leave each other waiting, it never feels severe, because the space between responses still somehow keeps you near. Somewhere between replies, no something stayed alive in me. Late crowd, almost gone. Kitchen lights humming low. Corner booth beside the glass. Rain keeps sliding slow and fast. Waitress wipes the empty bar. Looks at me but not too hard. Menu folded in my hand, like I came here with a plan. Truth is I just needed space, with a little human noise in place. Table for nobody tonight, still they set the silver right. Funny how a lonely room can feel gentle when it doesn't assume. No performance left to give, no pretending I'm out with it. Just me breathing in the steam of a half-lit evening scene. Phone face down beside the plate, nothing urgent, gonna wait for a while. I can't exist without needing to be missed. Table for nobody, but the night still let me in. Coffee cooling slowly while the city moved again. Table for nobody, and somehow that felt fine. Not every empty chair needs somebody by your side. Couple laughing near the door, old man sleeping by the sports score. Everybody passing through, different reasons, different moods. I stopped trying to decode why being alone felt cold. Maybe it was never that, maybe I just fought the fact. There's a peace in sitting still, without needing to fulfill some perfect movie version of what a Friday night should feel. And the waitress asked once more, need anything? I almost said, yeah, maybe less noise in my head, but I just smiled instead. Outside taxis streaked in red, inside old soul records bled through the speakers, soft and warm, like comfort taking form. And for once I didn't rush to turn silence into touch. I just let the moment be small enough to breathe. A table for nobody, still the room held space for me. No grand revelation, just a quiet kind of ease. A table for nobody, but I wasn't incomplete. Some nights don't need company to feel beautifully deep, yeah. I used to think connection always had to speak out loud. Now I think it lives in smaller things, like not needing a crowd, like knowing the world keeps turning even when you disappear, and finding that a little distance can make your own voice clear. Maybe solitude ain't absence, maybe it's relief. Maybe peace arrives unnoticed between hunger and receipt. Table for nobody, last call in the air. Still I sat a little longer, like I belong there. Table for nobody, rain fading down the street, and for the first time in a while, my own company felt sweet. Yeah. Chair pushed back slow, till left underneath the glass. Table for nobody, still one of the better nights I've had. halfway talking when it happened. No countdown, no dramatic sign, just kinda slipped into it. Then you opened eyes unfocused, laughing more than staying on it. You said that sounds kinda good. I said yeah, probably should. No review and no compare, didn't need to get us there. Something in the loosened pace made the choice fall into place. Wait a nodding pen in hand, like he knew before we did. Funny how the smallest move can feel accidentally lived. We were tired of optimizing, turning moments into trials. Sometimes overthinking steals the easy rhythm from the night. We picked it midway through the sentence, didn't even let it land. No big reason, no conviction, still it fit us better than the plan, yeah. We picked it midway through the sentence, somehow that was right. Maybe some things work much better without trying to be wise. There's a peace inside momentum when you stop rehearsing outcomes. Every option starts to blur when you need too much from one. This just happened soft and easy, like the room had made the call. And for once I didn't need to control it all at all. Water shining in the light, conversations folding slow. Even waiting felt aligned, like nowhere else to go. Not surrender, not neglect, just enough trust to select. Some decisions breathe much better without pressure on their neck, yeah. Maybe life is mostly this, tiny leaps that barely register. You move first and understand why it settled where it did. Not every road needs certainty, not every choice needs proof. Some things only show their shape after you move through. And if it misses by a little, that's still closer than before. Perfection keeps the body frozen, good enough opens the door. Yeah, we picked it midway through the sentence, half distracted, half aware. Still it landed like the evening knew exactly what belonged there, yeah. We picked it midway through the sentence, no regret inside. Sometimes instinct wears the face of not trying too hard to be right. Plates went empty, music low, nobody rushed to leave. The way we got there didn't matter, only how it seemed to breathe. Yeah. Picked it midway, no dramatic story left to tell, just one of those nights that sat with us well. Yeah. Hear that? Radio barely holding the station. Balcony door half open wide, summer air and passing lights. Plastic chair against the rail, ashtray full, paint chip pale. Your hair moved with the traffic wind, late night voices drifting in. Neither one of us said much, still the silence stayed in touch. Radio singing through the static haze, half the words just fell away. Funny how the missing parts still sounded honest in the dark. Nobody trying to impress, nobody reaching for the next, just two shadows leaning still, letting midnight choose the field. No dramatic point to prove, nothing heavy left to move, just enough sound in the air to remind us we were there. Static on the balcony, city glowing underneath, signal breaking, voice gets heard. Static on the balcony, nothing clear but everything deep. We let the noise turn into calm and stayed there till the night was gone. Yeah, yeah. Down below the taxis rolled like tire stories getting old. Neon flickered on and off, rain smell rising from the block. You laughed once then looked away, like the moment might break if we touched it with too much thought. So we let it stay unfocused. Phone screen's dark beside the door, neither cared to check before. For a while the world outside could spin without us deciding why. Maybe pieces sounding small, like a weak transmission call, not loud enough to steal the room, just enough to drift through you. Maybe love looks more like this, shared air and unfinished sentences. No perfect line, no grand reveal, just a quiet thing that feels real. Static on the balcony, night unfolding patiently. Every broken little sound made the silence softer somehow. Nothing solved, nothing complete. Still I think about that air, like some part of me stayed there, yeah, yeah. Soon the station disappeared, only static left to hear. But we never turned it off, never needed something clear. There's a comfort in distortion when you stop demanding sense. Some nights don't need resolution to mean something in the end. So we stayed until the sky started fading out of blue. Neither saying don't go yet, like we both already knew. Static on the balcony, morning light beneath our feet. Signal gone, but something stayed floating. Still humming low, city waking down below. Static on the balcony, still ringing softly in me. Rain leaning on the glass tonight. Yeah. Steam rising off the stove, tiny kitchen amber glow. Outside buses drag through rain, inside nothing needs a name. Cold windows fog beneath the streetlights, silver blur and passing white lines. You tucked your sleeves into your hands like the evening understood the plan. No candles, no expensive wine, just leftovers and borrowed time. Still somehow the room felt full in a way that luxury never could. Warm plates, cold windows, city moving far below. We stayed hidden in the haze, like the night forgot our names. No urgency inside the air, no performance anywhere, just the comfort of being known without needing to explain your soul. Warm plates, cold windows, rain riding down the glass. Nothing perfect in the moment, still I hoped it wouldn't pass. Warm plates, cold windows, late nights settling deep. Funny how the smallest evenings can feel too good to leave, yeah. TV glowing without sound, Neighbor footsteps underground, sink still, full from earlier. Neither one of us really cared. You asked something half asleep about whether peace can keep its shape. Once morning starts, pulling people back apart. I laughed soft and said, I don't know. Watch the rain distort the road. Maybe peace is only real when nobody tries to hold it still. And for once the silence sat easy between where we were at. No need to rescue every pause from becoming what it was. Outside, sirens bent and blurred. Inside, we barely used our words. Still the room said plenty clear that we were alright here. Not forever, not pretend. Not some movie perfect end. Just two people slowing down enough to hear themselves again. Warm plates, cold windows, breathing with the storm outside. Everything we didn't say still settled in the light. Yeah. Warm plates, cold windows, midnight turning slow, and for a little while nowhere else felt close to home. Yeah. Smaller than we thought, not fireworks or sudden drops. Maybe it's staying at the table long after dinner stops. Maybe it's shared silence without panic filling in. Maybe it's feeling understood before the sentence even ends. The rain kept falling either way, city drowning in its pace. But inside that little room, time loosened its grip for a change. Warm plates, cold windows, night fading into blue. Nothing life-changing happened, still I remember you. Yeah. Warm plates, cold windows, morning almost near. And somehow the quiet felt louder than anything we'd hear all year. Drying by the sink, yeah. Rain finally slowing down. Warm plates, cold windows, still glowing in my mind. Yeah. Nobody really wanted to leave, yeah. Air still holding on to the heat. Party emptied out in waves, tail lights drifting through the haze. Someone laughing near the gate, trying hard to stretch the lane. Shopping carts against the curb, buzzing signs and distant birds. Summer sticking to the skin, like the night still wanted it. We stood talking by your car, not about anything hard, just little things that somehow stayed floating in the parking lot air. Nobody saying one last thing, nobody forcing meaning. Still the moment held its shape, like it knew not to break. Street lamp glow across your face, radio low, engine wait. Even silence had a groove, sitting there with me and you. Parking lot weather makes people stay too long, halfway leaving, halfway hoping. The night keeps hanging on. Parking lot weather, warm wind through the dark. Something about those in between places hits a little harder on the heart, yeah, yeah. Ice melting in paper cups, nobody really wrapping up. Conversation slowing down like tired songs still hanging around. You lean back against the door, said you kinda liked ignored. Little places after hours where nobody asks for more. I said maybe that's the trick, nothing trying to be big. Let the moment breathe enough to actually exist. And the asphalt held the heat long after sunset left the street. Like the night refused to cool until we finally moved. No dramatic final line, no call me when you get inside. Just the comfort of delay before the world resumes its pace. Every second stretching thin, like neither one of us gave in to ending what already felt good exactly as it was. Parking lot weather, neon humming overhead. Everything felt easier than what we usually said. Parking lot weather, late July and faded gold. Funny how the smallest moments can leave the strongest hold, yeah. Eventually somebody drove away, then another disappeared. The night got wider, quieter, till it was mostly air. Still we stayed another minute, maybe 2 or maybe 10. Not because there was a reason, just not ready for the end. Maybe connection lies strongest in the spaces before goodbye, where nobody owes a future. Still nobody wants to drive. Parking lot weather, street lights fading into dawn. No big story came from it, still the feeling carried on. Parking lot weather, windows down, slow goodbye. And somehow that unfinished moment still circles back sometimes. Yeah, car door closed, soft in the dark. Heat rising off the ground. Parking lot weather, still hanging somewhere around. Yeah. Street lights coming on slow tonight. Train doors closed behind my back. City breathing through the cracks. Corner store still glowing blue. Same old man buying the news. Crosswalk blinking at a time. Taxi headlights dragging lines. I've walked this road so many nights. Still it changes in this light. Not in a hurry to arrive, kinda letting the distance decide. Somewhere between leaving and home, feels more honest on my own. I don't need the night explained, don't need meaning in the rain. Just the sound of rubber tires and apartment window light. Half the world already sleeps, other half still chasing things. I'm just drifting in between. Halfway home again, halfway home again. Not lost, not there yet. Just moving with the city slow, like it knows where I should end. Halfway home again, nothing pulling at my hands. Every block feels soft tonight, like the world forgot its plans. Someone laughing from above, balcony spilling yellow buzz. Window fan and TV glow. Tiny lives I'll never know. Phone stays quiet in my coat. No missed calls to interrupt. Funny how the silence feels more complete than being touched. I used to fill these walks with noise, songs and podcasts, restless thoughts. Now I kinda like the space where nothing's asking to be solved. Every step keeps loose time with the rhythm in my mind. No destination pressing hard, no performance after dark. Just the pavement and the air and the feeling I can spare one more hour, not becoming anything for anyone. Halfway home again, somewhere soft between who I was all afternoon and whoever sleeps in me. Halfway home again, street lights washing gold, even loneliness tonight feels familiar, night cold. This is why I walk long after I need to. Not to reach another place, but to slowly pass through. All the pressure leaves in pieces somewhere after Avenue 3. By the time I reach my door, there's a lighter version of me. And the city never notices, never asks me where I've been. Still it holds me every night, like a quiet oldest friend. Halfway home again, breathing with the traffic flow. Every passing little sound makes me feel a little known. Halfway home again, no dramatic end, just the comfort of becoming someone softer by the end. Yeah, halfway home again, walking slow. Tuesday came in quiet again. Yeah. Bus stop shadows on the wall, laundry humming down the hall, coffee cooling by the sink. Morning didn't stop to think, no big weather rolling through. Nothing different, nothing new. Same old jacket, same routine. Still the air felt strangely clean. Tuesday never asked too much, didn't need to interrupt. Just arrived without a sound and slowly settled all around. No pressure hanging overhead, no dramatic words unsaid. Even traffic seemed to move like it finally found a groove. I kept waiting for the catch, some sharp turn or sudden crack, but the hours only flowed soft and ordinary slow. Tuesday never asked who I was or where I've been. Didn't need a better version, just let me walk around in it. Tuesday never asked for ambition or a plan, and maybe that's why somehow I could finally breathe again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lunch break, sun across the floor, tiny crack beside the door. Co-workers laughing down the line like background singers, killing time. Phone stay quiet in my coat, no emergency to hold. Funny how the lack of noise can make small moments feel whole. I've had days that scream for meaning, pulled my thoughts in every way. This one barely touched my shoulder, still I remember it today. Because nothing tried too hard, no emotional fireworks, just a calm that stayed long enough to finally do its work. Maybe peace comes dressed as plain, without thunder, without change. Maybe healing looks like this, a day that doesn't resist. No revelation in the air, still I felt lighter standing there, like the world stopped asking me to constantly become. Tuesday never asked if I mattered or belonged, just held the shape of quiet long enough to carry on. Tuesday never asked for a story itself. Still somehow that little day sat inside me well. Yeah, yeah. I used to overlook the soft days, searching hard for something bright, but the loud ones leave so quickly, like sparks dissolving in the night. Now I think the deeper moments rarely end up making noise. They just rest aside your breathing till your body trusts the choice. And somewhere between the errands and the fading afternoon, I stop feeling chased by time for an hour or two. Tuesday never asked nothing more than I could give, and maybe that's the reason why I still remember it. Tuesday never asked, still it stayed somehow, like a hand against my shoulder, without needing to reach out. Tuesday came and went, like a new night to disturb the room. Tuesday never asked, and I think I needed that. Tuesday came and